Hello and welcome to part 2. I guess this is part 2 video. Looks like it's going to be 3 videos for us to work through this. 2 like this and 1 word problem you need to study. And let's just dive right into it here. We'll just keep going. Hopefully you've watched the previous videos. Let's watch what happens here. This says what are the solutions for this equation. So let's just keep doing what we've been working on here. 10 minus 8x is greater than or equal to 2 times the quantity 5 minus 4x. All right, well this side, the left side is simplify. So on this particular problem, you have to simplify the right side. Simplify the right side because this has a parenthesis here and you can't have parentheses. So you don't want to try to add 8x or add 4x until you've simplified this. So you need to distribute this 2. The 2 says you have two groups of 5 minus 4x. So this left side, he's just going to have to wait. And I'm going to distribute this 2 and get 10 minus 8x. Now you might notice something looks a little bit fishy here, but let's just pretend we don't notice that and keep going. Now move the variables to the same side. Move variables just like we did in the previous question on the last video. We're going to get rid of this 8x, a negative 8x. So I'm going to add 8x here. And then you see negative 8 plus 8 is 0. Negative 8 plus 8 is 0. So you end up with 10 is greater than or equal to 10. And then you're thinking, well, what in the world does that mean? Well, here's the deal. Is this true? Is 10 greater than or equal to 10? Yes, it is. Is it always true? Yes, it's always true. Then if that is the case, that means I can basically put any number in the world that I can think of into this equation and get a true statement. So the solution, okay, is basically this. What we say is we say all real numbers is a solution. All right, let me point something out here real quick. Let me go back up to this line. I'm going to recopy it right here. 10 minus 8x is greater than or equal to 10 minus 8x. Think of it like this. If I picked a value for x like 0, if 0 is there, 0 is there, you'd have 10 is greater than or equal to 10. Is that true? Yes, it is. What if you picked another number like 800 or 100? 10 minus 800, well, that would be negative 790. 10 minus 800, that would be negative 790. Is negative 790 greater than or equal to negative 790? Yes, it always works. It's always true. So the answer to that question is this: all real numbers. You can also call it identity. We've called it that in the past when you basically have the same equation on both sides there. Two that are equal there. So that's one that you'll have to be able to solve and interpret, because your important piece there is interpreting the problem. And then on this one right here, just let's look at another strange thing that's going to happen, I believe, on this. 6x minus 5 is greater than 7x plus 7 minus x. All right, you have to simplify the right side, because you have like terms here and here that need to go together. That 7 is not a like term. So I'm going to add 7x minus x, and that's 6x. Do you see what I did? I combined this one minus this one. Since those are like terms, you can do that. So you have 6x plus 7 on that side. On the left side, you still have 6x minus 5. All right, well, you might see something fishy happening here again, but let's pretend you don't. So I'll subtract 6x because I have to move the x's over, and I get negative 5 is greater than 7. All right, is this ever true? Is this true? Ever? No. Negative 5 has never been greater than 7. Every time I've checked, it hasn't been. So the answer basically to this question is no solution. There is no possible number that can make it true. All right, I'd like to do what I did on that last video just for a moment, and then we're just about done. Let's take it from this line right here. 6x 6x minus 5 is greater than 6x plus 7. So if I picked a number like 0, you'd have negative 5 is greater than 7. False. Let's say I picked a number like 1. All right, if I had 1, it would be 6 minus 5, and it would be 6 plus 7. And you'd have 1 is greater than, what, 13. Is that true? Absolutely not. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. So the answer is no solution. So if the variable disappears and you have a false statement, it's no solution. Unlike the previous question, if the variable disappears and you have a true statement, it'll be always true. So there you have it. Hey, only about under 6 minutes here. Not bad. You have one more video to watch about the word problem. Please make sure you study that one as well, because it's a tricky problem at first, but nothing you shouldn't be able to handle if you spend a little time on it. Talk to you soon.